You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I do not have any hatred in my heart for Tim's baby mom. I don't. I was auntie to those kids, a name that I didn't give myself. Just to throw that out there. I was like, hey, I want to call myself auntie. No, name that was given to me.
This message is for Akira and Akira only. Akira, you did not tell us that you had given Brenay permission to have an affair with Tim.
Okay, so y'all know Devin and Brenay got divorced as of August the 1st. Now, if you notice, she ain't been as happy as she was when they was in process of divorce. Remember?
Yo, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're going to get back into Busty, Brenay, and Timmy. All right, boom. So what's going on is Brenay is a girl who claimed that she is from Baltimore. Who knows? She probably was born there and then moved to Virginia or wherever right away. But anyway, Brenay is a girl who is from Baltimore, and she stole her friend's husband, basically. Like, she stole that lady husband. She was in there acting like she was auntie. She was in there acting like she was this lady best friend, letting this lady tell her all her secrets. And they probably was like, oh yeah, you know how we be like, oh yeah, he was hitting it like this. And she was taking notes like, oh, well, Timmy was my man back in the day. That really should be my man. Those should be my kids. And she stole that lady's husband. And she was married at the same time as well to a man named Devon. So when Akira, which was Tim's wife, she is still married to Tim or whatever, and Devon was not looking, they were smashing. Brenay and Tim were smashing in Tim and Akira's house, which is a no. It's one thing to cheat, but you want to cheat in my bed? That is crazy. But Akira, she was like just a little taking her notes, and she ended up suing Brenay. They still like in the middle of this because Akira wants her money. Like in North Carolina, they don't play all that adultery. She got to get paid. She needs her coin. So Brenay is on TikTok right now, lying and just talking and lying, saying, oh, I don't got no problem with Tim's baby mama. I ain't got no animosity to Tim's baby mama. First of all, let's get this straight. That's not Tim's baby mama. First of all, that's his wife. But even if they was divorced, that's not his baby mama. That's his ex-wife. It's like, I hate when people say that, oh, well, wives can be a baby mama too. No, they can't. That's the ex-wife. But anyway, we got a lot to unpack, so let me do my disclaimer so we get right into the video. Oh, but first, I need everyone to stop what you're doing. Please give me a like. Please give me a comment. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion, strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so it's not a personal attack. And I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just give my authentic opinion with no ill intent. If you are offended by anything in this video, I am not responsible for your emotions. I just make great videos with full backgrounds on celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. This is not a T-page, but I do keep my internet homie, so let's get into it.
Okay, so y'all know Devin and Brenay got divorced as of August the 1st. Now, if you notice, she ain't been as happy as she was when they was in process of divorce. Remember when she missed the court date and she was doing all that yelling in the phone when they were in the process of divorce? Let me go, Devin, let me go, this, that, and the other. So people were asking her, like, where's all of that energy now? Like, what's going on? And what people fail to realize is people love the facade of things, but they don't like the reality of things. Like, it was cool when it was a facade, when you were in the process of divorce, but now you have come down to the end and it is really done. And he has no ties to you and you have no ties to him. And it's like, damn, this has really happened. Like, I really left my marriage. But the kicker with all of that is Tim and Akira are still married. You know, they love to say marriage is just a piece of paper. But if Tim died today or tomorrow, you know, Akira still got all the rights to him because that's technically still her husband. And she has every right to drag out her divorce as long as she wants to. So, Brenay, you over there done left your man, done got divorced, and your new man's still married. And he may be the same way. Oh, I'm waiting on her to let me go, this, that, and the other. But you really don't know what they got going on.
Am I single? No, I'm married.
Now, Brenay and Tim are always gaslighting the audience, acting like they're doing nothing wrong. She's just dating her man. She did nothing to Akira. And it's like gaslighting because it's like, you definitely are wrong. You definitely wrong. The girl was not doing nothing to you. She does have a right to sue. Like, you stole her husband. You caused her a lot of heartache. I'm sure she's probably playing face for the camera. That's heartbreaking, thinking that you married and you got kids with this man and he over there sleeping with another lady in your bed. Like, it's one thing to cheat and just be disrespectful, but you cheat and being disrespectful disrespectful and sleeping with another woman in my bed. And Brenay playing like the victim a little bit too much for me. Like, yeah, side chicks used to be quiet and meek and not so out loud about it. Like, she really acting like maybe Akira stole her man. That's what it's giving.
One thing I can say Brenay told the truth about is when she said they knew because they were so wise and so patient. She set up cameras so that she can catch you on video in 4K having an affair with her husband. And that's why they really pissed, because how dare you catch on to us having an affair and not confront us? You gonna be smart and get some video footage of us so you could take it to court? Because the other night on Snapchat, Brenay was like, I don't like what she's doing to me. I don't like what she's doing to Tim either. The thing that she is doing is suing you for what you did. And she has all the proof that she needed. She didn't give you the reaction that you wanted. You were expecting some type of blow up. You wasn't expecting for her to also be calculated and way more calculated and clever than you. So yeah, they knew, but they didn't know because y'all came to them and said, hey, look, this is what we doing. This is how things are going to go. They knew because I'm pretty sure y'all were being sloppy and they put 2 and 2 together and they found out for themselves.
Reality setting in that she's a single woman waiting on a married man, right? And she had a good man. But I mean, like, some people always say that, well, I was a good woman or I was a good man. Why would they not want me? It's like, it's not on you. It's really all on them. And maybe they dogged you out because they don't need no good woman. They don't need no good man because they just a bad person. That's what they deserve. They deserve somebody to dog them out just like how they was dogging you out. Because I feel like eventually Tim will have to dog Brenay out. Like, that's just how it works. Because it's in him. If he could do that to his wife, imagine what he could do to a side chick. Especially a side chick who, you know, self-esteem is in the gutter. And for real, she just too bold of a side piece.
I am not the person who believes that marriage, marriage doesn't solve everything, but marriage does give you some titles and it gives you some reverence and it gives you some access. And the first access is, once I've become that nigga wife, either I'm his wife or I'm his ex-wife. If you've been neither, but you've been the side piece, and in this situation, most importantly, you've been family to me, my homegirl, and my kid's auntie. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Per your words, someone gave you that title of auntie. Keep your name off me. Keep your mouth up off me. You already got your mouth on my husband, bitch. And if you haven't been married, as someone who has been married, yes, you can be going through a divorce, but I'm going to be real with you. And this could be toxic. I don't know. It's mine until the people say it ain't. Because you're flagrant with it. What happened to being conservative? You just flagrant, niece. Now, the next thing that she said is, I hate when people make it seem like if I got a problem with the mother, that I automatically have a problem with the child. One thing is for sure and two things for certain. That can't stand the adult and won't touch the adult will get at the adult through the children. That is consistent throughout history. That's why Lena act a certain way towards Kaiser. Because Lena really want to get with Neek. And Lena know that Neek will wear her out.
To me, I feel like Brenay feel like Akira is a freaking hater and that she should be grateful that she's even wanting to take her kids in. But it's like, girl, why? I mean, of course she's not going to like you. You was smashing her man in her home and you was calling yourself her friend. And how confident Brenay is with Tim, it just doesn't make any sense to me. But somebody said, mind you, she refers to herself as ex-wife. When she references Devon, she knows exactly what she's doing right. But I'm just confused. Like, how can she be so confident about her and Tim? Like, if he was willing to do his wife so dirty, of course he gonna do you way worse. And if you care so much about the kids, I understand nobody can really break up your home or whatever. But if you care so much about the kids, why break up that lady family? But I will say that if it wasn't Brenay, it would have been somebody else. It's like Tim just didn't respect her.
I do not have any hatred in my heart for Tim's baby mom. I don't. I was auntie to those kids, a name that I didn't give myself. Just to throw that out there. I was like, hey, I want to call myself auntie. No, name that was given to me. Okay? That's for two. That if I don't like the baby mom, I don't like the kids. I love those kids, even like I said, when my position was auntie. I love those kids now that my position is, and it is stepmom. I may not be fond and may not like the things that the baby mom is doing, not only to me, but also to the baby dad. I don't like that. I can say that I don't like it, but I'm not going to sit here on camera and to y'all, and I will say it to her and whoever else I need to, if when time is right, that I don't have any hatred towards you. Because at the end of the day, we all are going to have to co-parent those kids, and even my children, because their kids, the baby mom and the baby dad kids, are going to be siblings to my kids, not have a problem with the baby mom. Where is that? Like, why that don't apply to the baby dad? Or whoever they dealing with don't like the dad. Does that mean that they don't like the kids because the kids are coming? Kids? I'm not understanding.
Not gonna lie, I don't understand why she wants to keep this bum's last name. I will put as much distance between us as possible. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel the exact same way. That's why I do not want kids. Because if me and that man break up, I don't want to see you no more. Like, ever again. So I definitely would not be keeping Tim's dusty last name. Now, I understand the last name is nice. It is cute. Montague is cute. But I had to part ways with it.
All I have to say is, I feel like Brenay needs to stop talking altogether until all of the court cases are done. Find another niche. Find something that you can make money off of until everything is over with. Because right now, everything you say is being used against you. Everything that you say is being sent back to Attorney Robin Esquire. She don't have no nothing with what's going on. So she don't feel no type of way. Robin is collecting all of this evidence like infinity stones, and you keep putting it out there. You go from my husband's side of the family, like these are my nieces and nephews on my husband's side of the family. First of all, your husband is his cousin, so that wouldn't make you the auntie. That would automatically make you the cousin. Who gave you the auntie title? I don't know, but that just further goes to show that Akira thought that you was more than a cousin to them. She considered you to be an actual friend. She considered you to be somebody that she could say, I feel like could look after my kids in the effect or in the place that something happens to me.
I'ma say it cause I can't get no whooping. One thing for sure, two things for certain, Brenay is certainly targeting a certain type of man. Because what type of man will go openly and blatantly be with somebody after she was legally married to your best friend for years prior to sleeping with his cousin? Who got them? Like, nobody has the morals. Who gonna have the morals? And I know I'm always on here talking about I ain't scary, but I am scary. I am scared of a person that can wrong you in the worst way, look you in your face, and get online and tell social media that you're jealous of them. I am terrified of a person like that. To top it off, got up here making 10-minute long videos with a kitten stuffed inside your graveyard because everybody done been up there flaunting this lady husband. And I'ma just be the one to pose the question. I got concerns on whether or not she done slept with the sister baby daddy. Brenay is the type of person that be digging in the food and farting all around the food when nobody ain't looking. I wouldn't trust her around a pot of boiling eggs. And true enough, she does need to be locked away. But take them weak-minded ass little boys that got her starting all this kaflum and locked up too.
Who gonna tell Brenay before me? Yeah, that's right, nobody. So, yeah, Brenay, you compared you being a stepmom to Lena and King and Neek's situation. Not the same. You also, well, actually, Lena was a side bitch, but no. And then also, you compared yourself to Daisha Taylor and Quick's situation, and you can't do that because you want to know why? Let me tell you the difference. You befriended Akira. You drove around with Akira. You acted as if you was Akira's friend the whole time you was watching her husband. Okay? And then not only that, her kids was introduced to you as a friend of the family, the cousin of the family, right? They didn't look at you as anything other besides, you was cousin auntie type shit. Okay? Then you had an affair with Akira's husband, right? Okay. And so then after that, you had an altercation with Akira, right? And did you or did you not call the police and press charges on Akira? Oh, yeah. She had a whole case because of you, right? And it was in that moment that you was not supposed to go back around the kids unless Akira was there, right?
A relationship, it should just never have this much drama. Like, I'm sorry, all parties involved, I feel like all parties involved have a little bit of something to do with the downfall of all of this. And it's too toxic. If I was a Kira, I would let that last name go. I would deal with him because of the kids, but other than the kids, I would have no dealings with him. And watch, I bet when they both get divorced, I bet they probably ain't even gonna be with each other for long after that, because I feel like it's the forbidding of it all. That's what they like. That's why she don't seem too happy anymore about her and Devon breaking up or whatever. I think she likes the forbidden, or like sometimes people like doing what they know they ain't supposed to be doing and what is forbidden or whatever. Anyway, that's just my little 2 cents that no one asked for. Let me know, do you feel like I left anything out? Let me know what I left out in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I love you guys. Well, I love the ones who love me back. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to y'all later on tonight.